Hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. Today I want to talk on something very important, which is making video. I have done video for the last 25 years. I've worked with huge big production companies here in Northern Ireland, right down to small production companies, and then rolling it out into my own business. And for 25 years we've kind of built all sorts of video productions. So I've seen my stuff on TV, I've seen it on cinema, and I've seen it basically on websites, and it's been great to work with all the different areas in filmmaking, and specifically in for making ads for businesses. So I want to talk very quickly on basically setting up an ad for your company, and I want to share some insights on that as a business owner to another business owner. So I'm hoping that I'm talking to business owners right now, because you guys are the ones that I want to speak to, because you guys are the ones that are actually spending money on these things and hoping that they're going to give you a good return on your investment. So the thing I want to talk about first is defining your audience. So before you start doing anything creative, before you even phone a production company to come and film for you, write down what you want and define your audience. So when you define your audience, it could be just basically the two things, which is working out who they are as a demographic, so where they live, their age groups and things like that, and then their psychographic, what they believe, their values, what they even believe about your business and your personal brand of your company. Once you have that, basically describe your market, have a good idea on where your market exists, and go for it. So in the case of actually yesterday, we had a customer in, and for years we've worked with them for maybe 15 years, maybe even 20 years, and they've always done print and online campaigns. And it was only yesterday that we sat down, we done this with them as an exercise, and worked out that their actual ideal market aren't where they believe they are, and we have now found just a totally different way to go and engage with them. So once you find where your real market is, it changes the whole game. The next thing is actually setting metrics on what you want to get from it. So if you're selling ice cream, you want to maybe say how many percentage of a sales increase you're going to get over that time. So it could be, you say, right, okay, I want to get 10% more sales, or I want to get 20% more sales if you're feeling up for it. The next thing is going to be to make your ad memorable. So this is where you get down into doing the copy of your ad and getting creative. And this is the part that I like. So it is best thing and best practice is to go and make your ad memorable. You have 20 seconds. I've done all sorts of ads over the years, and the ones that really were successful for us were the ones that were funny or they were memorable. To make something memorable, you either make it really engaging, so you think about who your audience are and what they're going to actually identify with when they watch your ad, or else you make it that it's funny, or that it's got something that's really repetitive and they remember it, like one of those annoying jingles that you hear in the radio, which I hate. Please don't do those. I don't like them. The next thing I would say is maybe come up with a snappy strapline or some sort of call to action at the end of it. The call to action is basically just like their action point at the end of it, like buy now or get 10% off or call in today. It's a great deal that we're doing, something like that, but something that's going to be really memorable that they're going to enjoy. And then the next thing is to make a good connection with your customers. So whenever you're doing something, it has to be, if you're selling cups, it has to be something based on what they're interested in. So don't think about selling cups to maybe a tire guy who wants to buy tires at the time. Find your audience who want to buy cups and market to them. And there's all sorts of things you can do on TV now where you can actually send your ad specifically to your audience. So it used to be years ago, you'd maybe throw 30 grand at an ad campaign and just hope that it came back with the right audience. Now you can actually say, right, I want only the people that want to buy this cup from me, and I want to put it into their street, into their homes, in a certain demographic, and you can get all that sort of good stuff nowadays, which is fantastic. And for marketers, it puts social media back on the table with TV marketing as well, which is great. Okay, so then the next thing would be probably just getting all your key facts over. So write down all the things that you want to sell about your product or your service, and say, right, here's the real key things I want to get across in those maybe 10 seconds at the start. Because remember, you have 20 seconds, so you have a very limited time to get that across. And once you get all your important key points in, don't overcomplicate it, keep it really simple, stupid. And once you have that, then go and hire a production company and do a bit of testing on it. So get your ad made and maybe do maybe 3 versions of that edit, and test those 3 versions out with your audiences. and see what feedback you get from that. So it could be people absolutely love it, they fall on their backs laughing with how good it is and how great it is, and you know that you're on to a winner. Or else they tell you maybe some feedback, and you maybe even have to go and rehire your production company to go and shoot an extra piece of that again. So hopefully that gives you a couple of insights and a couple of things that maybe you need to do just before you go to do your next video campaign. So it's not as quickly as just maybe just calling up your video production company and asking them to go and film your stuff, and it's actually defining for yourself who your audience are, where they are, how they think about you, defining metrics on what you want to get back from the ad, and then whenever you do it, it's a truly successful TV campaign or online video campaign. And once you have those all kind of nailed down, it's going to be a good campaign for 2018. So hopefully that's helped. If there's any questions you have on video production, any technical stuff, because I'm definitely into all the technical when it comes to video production, but if you want to ask any questions there, I am here. I am very happy to help, and thanks for watching this far. Thank you.